Hello guys, we're making whipped shea butter. This is a highly requested video on my channel. I posted a short and everybody wanted to know how I made it. So keep watching, do not skip any steps so you don't miss anything. Welcome to my kitchen, guys. So how are we gonna make this whipped shea butter? We're gonna start by using the double boiler method, which means you don't want your oils to come in contact with the flame so it doesn't kill all the properties. So just fill a saucepan up with water. Once it boils, put a dry bowl because you don't want your oils mixing with water. Once you have that, you add your very natural shea butter. This shea butter is all the way from the motherland, all the way from the source. This is not the one from Walmart or any supermarket. Shea butter is extremely fatty. I like it because it's so moisturizing. It's not a heavy oil. Like you would think it will get heavy, especially when you whip it. It's so light and it's good for your hair and your body. So I use it for hair and body. So because I was so lazy to break mine apart, so that it dissolves better, I had to spend a little more time getting it dissolved. So once it's all dissolved, take it off the stove top, add your unrefined virgin coconut oil. I love coconut oil for its moisturizing properties. Coconut oil locks in moisture for your hair. It's good for your skin. That's why I like the combination with the shea butter and coconut oil. I also added olive oil because it's really good. It's like anti-aging for the skin, and for the hair, it's like anti-frizz. I also added some vitamin E, even though the olive oil contains vitamin E for like anti-wrinkle. I still added some raw vitamin E, which is really good for hair and body, rich in antioxidant. So mix everything together, put it in your freezer for about an hour. Once you get it out, the center is supposed to be semi-liquidy, and then the edges should be a little solid. So don't worry, just keep whipping this and everything will come together. One tip though, I do have a standalone mixer, but I thought using a hand mixer is way better than using a standalone mixer because of the washing. Here, I only have to worry about these two little wicks and the bowl. So I just didn't want to, because it's such a fatty oil. If you use your stand mixer, I don't know, I just feel like it's gonna be a lot to wash. But here, keep whisking this on high speed because shea butter has a strong smell. We're gonna add some essential oil. I added lavender and sweet orange. I added half a bottle of that lavender and about 1/3 of the sweet orange. I like to mix the fragrances together because shea butter has the smell to it. But the good thing about it is once you apply it on your hair or body, it like doesn't carry on. Like that smell just disappears after application. So, but I still wanted to smell some type of nice. So yeah, that fragrance really helps. So if you don't mind the smell, then you don't need the essential oil. That's totally optional. The goal here is to whip the shea butter, add air into it. So once it should increase in size and change color. So the color should be lighter, like almost on a white side. And the texture that we're looking for is like velvety, smooth, silky type of texture. So once you get to this juncture, then you know that you have achieved that whipped texture, which is what we're going for. It just means incorporating air into these oils that we combined. So that's what we're looking for. You see how smooth, like it's like so silky. This is my favorite part. It's so satisfying to watch. So I'm gonna show you guys on my skin how light this oil is. Yeah, just apply the little bit. The combination is amazing. I mean, if you want different texture, you can play with the oil, the different quantities of the oil. But I find this the best recipe in my opinion. Look, it looks like it'll be heavy, right? And sticky. It's so moisturizing. Like this oil is the best for like ashy ankles, ashy knees. So for storage, I always save the bottles that I use for coconut oil for when I whip my butter. So you don't have to buy any mason jar, but if you have that, definitely use it. So whenever I fill up my jars, I only keep one in my bathroom, and then the one that I'm not using goes in the fridge just to chill out there. Because yeah. Um, People always ask, oh, does it maintain its shape? Does it melt? No, it might, if it's really, really hot, it might look like it's melting, but it still keeps its like texture. It might just show like little tiny bubbles, but it's still, I'm gonna show you guys the one that I kept on my windowsill. It was about 89 degrees. I kept it overnight. Oh, this one is the one from the fridge. I just wanted to show the texture. It's gonna be hard if it's in the fridge because we use a lot of oil, and the shea butter is strong fatty oil. And I was just showing you guys my skin after I applied it. So this is the bottle that I placed on my windowsill overnight in an 89-degree weather. So that's what it should be looking like, light. It should never like melt. I've used this for years. It doesn't melt no matter how hot it is. Please subscribe.